Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and this is race number 9 in season number 4 of the NOFSRL Krispy Kreme series. We're here at the Chicagoland Speedway on Thanksgiving Eve. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone watching out there. Happy Thanksgiving 500 tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time right here in Napa Fan. But first, the Krispy Kreme series comes to Chicagoland for the 9th race of the season. It's going to be interesting because this is the first time we have used the 2018 version of the Chicagoland Speedway, so the racing is going to be a little bit different than past Chicagoland events, but it's still going to be just as fun to watch, and it's going to be interesting to see how these 22 drivers get around this place here tonight in the Bounty 150, 25 laps around this mile-and-a-half racetrack in Joliet, Illinois. Going to be a fun one here for the 9th race of the season. And Noah Cars happens to start on the pole position, a great starting position for him. He needs a good run in this series, but the guy alongside him is the guy who currently leads in the points. That is Austin Colano, 137 points towards the championship for him. However, not too far behind, Juan Garcia, who starts third in this race, is only 7 points behind. Eric Miller, 14 points behind, driving the number 14. Ashlyn Boyd is 29 points behind, and Brad Stover is 31 points behind. Coming into tonight's event here from the Chicagoland Speedway on Friday night, we'll have the Turkey Hill Truck Series here for the Menards 225 and the 12th race of the season over there. But focus right now is on the Krispy Kreme Series here on this Thanksgiving Eve, and it is the number 69 of Noah Cars starting on the pole position. Alongside him, Austin Colano, our points leader, will be starting on the front row. Row number 2 sees Juan Garcia in the number 22, alongside Mitch Hobbs in row number 2. Got Aaron Walpole, great starting position for Walpole in number 18. He's going to be alongside Christopher Alpheby. Then we have Audra Baranowskis alongside Jonathan Logan, a couple of past winners this season, with Dylan Kroom and Carter Friesen in row number 5. That's how they line up here from the Chicagoland Speedway. Should be a great event here tonight. 25 laps around this mile-and-a-half speedway. It is the next to last mile-and-a-half of the season. 2 weeks from now, we'll be at the Kansas Speedway for the Krispy Kreme 150. But this is the shortest track we're going to have from now on to the finish of the schedule. We have Chicagoland, Pocono, Kansas, and then the biggest track, or actually the second biggest track of the season, Talladega. So it's going to be a wild final 4 races here in the Krispy Kreme Series to crown a champion. Just a couple of weeks from now, we continue on with the schedule here at Chicagoland. Green flag in the air in the Bounty 150. And on the start, Jonathan Logan with an issue in the number 21, and he is off the pace. Huge issue on Logan as he goes to the back of the field. That split the pack up. A tough issue there for the number 21, but everyone has to cross the start-finish line. That's all there is to it, so doesn't look like the 21's going to get the race victory here today. We'll have to see if he comes down the pit lane or not, but it just appears that he lost a cylinder on that number 21 machine at the start of the race. Lap 1 led by Noah Cars. To the inside, Juan Garcia has a run. And that outside lane is definitely going to be a good place to be here tonight, but the inside lane is just about as equal, so we're going to see some side-by-side racing all across the board here tonight in this 25-lap event. Noah Cars, though, pulling ahead, and he's going to lead lap number 2 as well. You always got to watch out for possible yellows to happen as well. You never know when a wreck could happen in a place like this, especially with the wild racing. We're getting 3 wide all over the place. Walpole currently in a battle with Juan Garcia for the second position. Christopher Alpheby is to the inside of Mitch Hobbs, trying to get something to work there in that inside lane. But nothing's really working for those guys there up front. Victor Delgado's up here as well in number 11. Mitch Hobbs slipping up in the number 9. He's going to lose a lot of ground. Austin Colano's in the middle of all this. He did not get a good jump on the start of the race, even though he started on the outside pole, where you pretty much would want to be at the start of a race. He is definitely falling back quite a bit there, currently running around the 7th position. Delgado with a run to the inside of Brad Stover and Christopher Alpheby. These guys almost going 4 wide in certain places. And Cody Sill, number 28, This is his playground. He's won the past 2 Chick-fil-A Cup Series races here at the Chicagoland Speedway, so he's definitely a master at this place. And he's got the run there to the inside of Dylan Kreme and Larry Hagan. Back to the lead, Christopher Alphaby trying to get on Aaron Walpole for the 2nd position. Walpole trying to close in on Noah Cars. This guy's coming really close back in the field. All those guys who got stuck behind Jonathan Logan have now closed back in. There's Jonathan Logan in the number 21. And you can definitely tell that there's an issue on that machine. Walpole with a great run off of turn number 4. And he's got a run to the inside of Noah Cars for the race lead as they go 3 wide for the 3rd position behind them. And if Walpole can power it down correctly on the inside, he's going to take this lead away from Noah Cars. And it does appear that he's not going to be able to clear him. They remain side by side for the race lead. Juan Garcia is in a good position tonight to take the points lead away from Austin Colano, especially considering that Colano has fallen off there in the 03. They remain side by side for the race lead. Walpole trying to get that advantage. He's going to lead a lap. That's big right there. Bonus point towards the championship for Aaron Walpole. I believe Walpole's won a race here before at the Chicagoland Speedway. We got some contact right there. Mitch Hobbs got to the inside of Zach Winkle. They are 4 wide for 3rd as the top 2 pull away. I don't know how long they can keep this up, but Victor Delgado's in the outside wall. And Delgado's going to fall way back in the 11. Colano's at the back of this pack now. He's losing a lot of ground to Juan Garcia in the championship. Wild stuff going on out here. Delgado has fallen off the main pack, and he has lost the draft. Tough break for him right there. But I don't know, we might get a caution here at some point the way these guys are racing down the backstretch. Oh, and they're going to close back in on Jonathan Logan, who is clearly massively slow on the racetrack, and all these guys going to close in. Wade Lindell, last week's winner, Ashlyn Boyd as well. And it's going to bring this pack right back into the race leaders. Jonathan Logan getting lapped in the number 21. Remember, he had an issue at the start of the race. He is down the cylinder on the racetrack. In only 9 laps, he has gotten lapped here at Chicagoland. They're all going to get around him safely. That's such a tough break for him right there. Ashlyn Boyd got loose off the middle, and here comes Cody Sill for 2nd. Noah Cars able to get around Aaron Walpole for the race lead, and now Cody Sill looking for his 3rd Chicagoland win in 2 years on Napa Fan. Definitely a great driver of this place, and he's got a great shot at winning here tonight. Also keep an eye on Zach Winkle there in the number 44. This guy's really good. He's got another run to the inside of Cody Sill for the race lead. Colano with all of that jumble going on. He has found his way to 4th all of a sudden. So this guy's running in. The Jonathan Logan really messed up the field, and they are going to run into him again in this race. So you see him right there crossing the start-finish line. He is visibly slower than the rest of the field here at Chicagoland. Noah Cars will clear for the race lead. Zach Winkle, Cody Sill, and Austin Colano there. Colano's currently ahead of Juan Garcia on the racetrack right now, so that would mean Colano would remain the points leader heading in the Pocono next week. He's got another run to the inside of Cody Sill. That is for 2nd. But the dominant guy here tonight seems to be Noah Cars in the number 69, whose only career Napa Fan win has come in this series. Came 2 years ago at Winchester. But he's losing a lot of ground right there. Colano with a full head of steam. And just like that, Austin Colano went from about 15th to the lead in maybe 6 laps. But Zach Winkle also with a run. Same with Mitch Hobbs. And all these guys closing into the race leaders. Winkle now to the inside for the race lead on Austin Colano. Mitch Hobbs to the inside as they spread out in the corner. Winkle's got the advantage. He's going to clear for the race lead. Already halfway through the Bounty 150 here in the Krispy Kreme series from Chicagoland. It's a wild race so far here at the Chicagoland Speedway. And I believe we're far from over. There is a wreck. Around goes Tristan Allen, hard in the wall with Victor Delgado. Caution is out on lap 14. And the crazy racing could only happen for so long before something happened, and a tough break for Tristan Allen in the 06. He's all torn up. in the Great Railing Machine, along with Victor Delgado, was at the end of the pack when all that happened. And these guys right here actually crossed the line before the yellow flew. Zach Winkle, Mitch Hobbs, and Austin Colano. Winkle will win the race back to the line in the number 44. They will allow the rest of the field to close back in. It's Cody Sill and Audra Baranowskis, the two drivers who are inside the top 5, along with the top 3. Looks like Delgado might be done for the day, unfortunately. This might be good for the Jonathan Logan incident, at least. I don't believe we'll have to run into him again. He'll go to the back of the field, and we should be able to avoid him before the race ends. Looks like Tristan Allen's going to remain out there in the 06 machine with his damage, but I doubt he's going to be able to contend for the race victory. As Delgado comes down the pit lane, his night is done. He will finish in the 22nd position last year night at the Chicagoland Speedway. Let's go ahead and see what happened to bring out the first caution of the night in the Bounty 150 at Chicagoland. Right here, you're going to see Thomas Troxel to slide up off of turn 4 a little too much into Tristan Allen. Aaron Walpole was there in the 18. He got some damage. And it actually took him a while for him to finally go around. There's Tristan Allen finally losing it off the front bumper of Thomas Troxel. Got into Dale Salzman as well, and Delgado had nowhere to go in the outside wall hard. That 11 took a really hard hit. That's why he's out of the race right there. A lot of front-end damage, but that is all that occurred. Of course, we've seen some really nasty wrecks here before the Chicagoland Speedway. And that was pretty tame compared to some of the past ones, but unfortunately going to knock out a driver in the number 11 of Victor Delgado. Replay this in real time, following with Tristan Allen off of Thomas Troxel right there. They just got a little too close for comfort off the corner. Allen will be able to continue. Delgado's out of the race. Jonathan Logan will be a lap down, but he'll be at the end of the field, so I doubt we're going to have to run into him again before this race is over, which is a good thing for our race leader. Zach Winkle won the race back to the line. Let's see what he does on the restart here in the Bounty 150 at Chicagoland. Going to be restarting on lap 19 of 25, leaving us only 7 laps to go in this race here tonight at the Chicagoland Speedway in the Krispy Kreme Series. And a wild one so far, and it's only shaping up what we're going to see Friday night in the Turkey Hill Truck Series. Of course, tomorrow the Thanksgiving 500, so the Turkey Hill Truck Series will run on Friday. It's actually why the Krispy Kreme Series is Wednesday night and not Thursday night. But either way, happy Thanksgiving to all you guys watching. Like I mentioned, tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, the Thanksgiving 500 on Napa Fan. That's going to be a blast to watch, as it always is at the Coca-Cola Super Speedway every Thanksgiving morning. But right here, we got a race to decide. Zach Winkle, Mitch Hobbs, Austin Colano, Cody Sill, who won the Chick-fil-A Cup Series here the past 2 years, and Audra Baranowskis, who won the Indianapolis 250 earlier this year, and the opening race of this season in the Krispy Kreme Series. Watch out for all of those guys looking to get around Zach Winkle and the rookies ahead of him. Whereas one of those rookies is the points leader. That's Austin Colano in the 03. Got a good run to the inside of Mitch Hobbs. But here comes Cody Sill in the 28. Will he get a nose to the inside? 3 wide. He will. He's got help this time. And Cody Sill, from the 4th position on the restart, goes to the race lead. And he's going to lead lap number 19 here at Chicagoland. But Dylan Kreme and Noah Cars back to the inside. And now the inside lane definitely has an advantage here at Chicagoland. Dylan Kreme to the inside of Cody Sill, trying to get the advantage on the 28. Not going to be able to get it quite yet. Noah Cars is not going to get to the inside of those guys. Cody Sill on the outside of Dylan Kreme might be able to get something to stick up there. No. Kreme to the race lead in the number 20, but Cody Sill with a crossover back to the inside with 5 laps to go. So Cody Sill in position to get another Chicagoland race victory. 4 wide back in here. That's Ashland Boyd on the inside. Mitch Hobbs moved up on Juan Garcia. That is Juan Garcia to the inside of Austin Colano, trying to gain some points in the championship on the 03. They remain side by side for the race lead between Cody Sill and Dylan Kreme. But Sill with the slight advantage on the 20. He's going to lead lap 21 with 4 to go. Colano trying to find a way around Juan Garcia, who is now ahead of him. He's in a very tough position right there in the middle of the pack. Now to the outside, he's going to lose a little bit more ground before this race is over, but how about this lead battle? They're still side by side for the race lead between Cody Sill and Dylan Kreme, but right there, Sill's going to get the advantage on the 20 and take it away. 3 laps to go for Cody Sill on the Bounty 150 at Chicagoland. Mitch Hobbs for second on Dylan Kreme. And Friesen all of a sudden inside the top 5. Walpole moving up as well. And Colano has fallen all the way to the back of the field along with Noah Cars. And Juan Garcia is still ahead of the 03 for now, but Garcia's in the outside wall. He's going to lose a position. And many positions. He's now behind Colano. And that will mean that Colano will most likely remain in the points lead. Meanwhile, back out front, Mitch Hobbs and Dylan Kreme got a run to the inside of Cody Sill, and now Ashland Boyd all of a sudden going 4 wide for the race lead. Ashland Boyd won at Gateway last week. He's going for his 2nd straight race victory. Carter Friesen's here on the inside. Dylan Kreme trying to get the run in the middle. Mitch Hobbs has fallen outside. As we come to the white flag, we don't know who's going to win this race quite yet. Ashland Boyd to the inside of Dylan Kreme for the race lead. Carter Friesen's here. Don't count out Cody Sill quite yet. He's going to clear for 3rd, and he might have a run to the inside. Still side by side for the race lead between Ashland Boyd and Dylan Kreme. Cody Sill going to go way up. He's going to lose the lead. And it's going to be a side-by-side battle between Dylan Kreme and Ashland Boyd. And Ashland Boyd's going to do it again. 2 in a row in the Krispy Kreme series for Ashland Boyd and the number 55 team. Oh my. What a way to start the weekend. Ashland Boyd, his 2nd straight win in the Krispy Kreme Series, first driver to win multiple races this season. And that's going to put him in this championship hunt in the number 55 machine. Ashland Boyd wins the Bounty 150 at Chicagoland. Winner last week at Gateway, winner next week at Chicagoland on Thanksgiving Eve. He's going to get it done. Wow. So Ashland Boyd, the race winner, barely edging out Dylan Kreme at the line. You gotta hand it to Dylan Kreme. He had a really good car tonight, had a really good shot, but guys who we thought were going to dominate this race, guys like Noah Cars and Aaron Walpole were up there at the front. Austin Colano as well. They fell back. They did not get the finishes they hoped for. But still a wild race here at the Chicagoland Speedway for all of these drivers involved. And just think about what we're going to see in the Truck Series race coming up. That's going to be Friday night. Yes, Black Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We got ourselves a Menards 225 in the Turkey Hill Truck Series. And I would imagine that the racing that we saw here tonight is going to be very similar to what we saw in that one. But, in this one, I should say. I can't even think straight anymore, guys. I'm all burnt out from school. But either way, Ashland Boyd, the race winner there. Troxel ended up finishing 3rd. Carter Friesen and Cody Sill, the top 5s. Really surprised out of Thomas Troxel. Colano finished 12th here tonight in the 03 machine. And in the points, Austin Colano still holds on to it. Only 9 points ahead of now Eric Miller. You see Eric Miller finishing in 6th tonight. Juan Garcia finished 15th. He's now tied with Ashland Boyd. Ashland Boyd's actually officially in the 3rd position as he holds the tiebreaker on wins out of Juan Garcia. Thomas Troxel, a 3rd place run. I mean, he came out of nowhere to get that. He's 27 behind. Still very much in this championship hunt here in the Krispy Kreme Series. And even Carter Friesen, only 35 behind. A great run for him tonight as he finished in the 4th position here tonight at the Chicagoland Speedway. Oh boy, that was wild, and if you thought that was wild, wait till we get to the Tricky Triangle next week. For the whatever it's going to be, 150, who cares anymore. But it's going to be a fun 15-lap race there. See who gets the advantage in that one. And it's only going to be 15 laps, like I mentioned. I already said that. But going to be a fun one next Friday. Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern. The Pocono Mountains 150, I think. Now, that's the truck race. I don't know. The Pocono 150. Let's call it that. There's an race name for it, guys. It doesn't matter. It's not like anyone's actually sponsoring us. It's not like anyone's ever watching. But to those of you who are, happy Thanksgiving. We definitely appreciate you watching here tonight. And, of course, like I mentioned, tomorrow night at... tomorrow morning. I need to stop. Tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, it is a Thanksgiving 500 right here on NAPA from the Coca-Cola Super Speedway. Hope you guys check that out. Going to be a great one. Me and Alex Marcior had the call, and it is going to be a wild race, and I definitely want to check that out tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, right here on NAPA. But thank you guys so much for watching. Congratulations to Ashlyn Boyd, and I will see you guys on Friday night for the Turkey Hill Truck Series here from Chicagoland. I will see you guys later.